Who's next? Hey, how y'all doing? Back again with another episode of the It Factor Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Jeremy Robinson. And today we have someone special. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
I'm Ronald Ollie, bro. Y'all may know me whatever y'all may know me from. You know what I'm saying? I might went to school with you. You might have seen me on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I might have played football with you somewhere. You know, it's various things, man. You may see me out. You know, it's a lot. I do a lot. I get around.
Mm-hmm. And so with that being said, man, how you doing mentally, physically, and emotionally, man?
Right now, man, I'm doing better. I can't say I'm doing better. I'm doing better than I was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because there was a point where I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So I had to, fight myself up out of that. So that's been good though. You know what I'm saying? That's been a good challenge for me. You know what I'm saying? That made me a little tougher than I knew I was, you know?
You gotta have when you have mental battles. I think that you have to sit back and reflect on them, and sometimes only us we can get ourselves out of those situations. You know,
Facts.
yeah,
Can't
you can
nobody,
sit down, you can
I
sit
don't
up.
think nobody else could like do that for you. You gotta just find it. You gotta find it.
Mhm.
And that come with time, you know what I'm saying? That whenever they, you know what I'm saying, it ain't even no time limit to it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm continuously still, healing from a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's this an ongoing process, you know.
So, yes, sir, man. But I'm glad you're good though.
Man, most definitely, man. I appreciate you asking.
Yes, sir, man. So, what's your it factor, bro? Why you do what you do?
Um, bro, I just had this crazy like obsession like with being the best version of myself. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Like, so that pushed me, you know what I'm saying, out of my comfort zone a lot. You know what I'm saying, to do different things and try different things because I wanna explore everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be categorized in just one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people know me from football, but I do a lot more than just play football. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I played football. Now it's in the past, so it's just like I'm moving on to different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm in different lanes and different avenues. I'm just trying to, figure that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? From being playing football my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it just I had to reconstruct, you know what I'm saying, my route and the way I wanted, you know what I'm saying, the outcome to be and how I wanted to look.
Indeed, indeed. And in doing that, man, I say, what's something you would say that's most misunderstood about you, bro?
Um, I would say everything, bro. Um, I just grew up a loner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all my life, I just been like a loner. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just been me. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't feel like I needed to over communicate to another person. You know what I'm saying? About
Yeah.
what I think or what my mind is because you ain't gonna understand what my mind is. You know what I'm saying? So just like why would I like try to like hurt like you know what I'm saying? Hurt myself trying to get you to understand what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to force somebody to think the way you think or feel how you feel or understand why you feel like this or understand anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You right about that.
So
You definitely right about
I just had to, I had to just figure out and let myself, I don't know, just understand that these people, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, bro. Everybody got their own opinion, but everybody got a perception too of what they may know me from, you know what I'm saying, or what they seen or where they seen me, or where they may have seen me, you know what I'm saying? So wherever you see me at, you know what I'm saying, and that's where you probably get your misunderstanding from, you know what I'm saying? Like so
that.
you probably seen me in a, you know what I'm saying, a different element, but each element you'll get a different version of me, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know that because you probably see me just in one element, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for you to judge, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know. But that's not your fault, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I can't blame you for that.
You right about that, bro. And I'm what, turning 30 now? And I think I started to realize, man, you can't expect people to what you think they are, they not that. Like you may think,
Yeah, you know what I'm
dang,
saying?
they supposed to
You
be
really
this.
gotta yeah.
You really realize the older you get, you realize like, nah, that ain't even. I shouldn't even came at them that way because they ain't even really them. Oh,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I had a whole.
I just feel like people should gather all information before like judging a person. You know what I'm saying? So that's just why I come with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Mhm.
like I said, I don't judge nobody, bro. Like it is what it is with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Dang.
don't care who you is, what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as you ain't bothering me, dog, I'm
Right.
alright.
I I feel the same way. That's why I started a podcast too. I love people to go and tell their story. It ain't my job.
Yeah.
You know, I got questions, but it's more conversational, man. That's what make it easy and simpler, man.
Nah, most definitely, bro.
So I
I
say,
know
I say,
it's a lot of unanswered questions, but I
uh
understand.
shoot, but it's a part of life, though. You know, people ain't gonna always get what they think. Oh, damn, I'm about to know, I'm gonna know all this, man. Nah, that ain't even what you should be wanting from a person, man.
Yeah, it don't even work like that.
Mm-mm. So I say,
I
man,
hate that.
how did your experience on Last Chance help you shape your mindset to going to Nicholls State University, man, and making that transition?
Um, it was kind of crazy because like when I first got to Nichols, the show hadn't came out yet, so it was just like I'm just a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a regular student. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular student athlete.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like I want to say that it came out in the summer of 16. Like I think it was the summer. So by the time fall came around and class was in the season, like stuff was crazy. It was crazy, crazy.
I only can imagine, man. I mean, I remember that show when we were writing this. I was telling my boy, man, that edit everything. He was like, "Oh, dang, you get him on here." He was like, "He a solid cat, bro. That's good. You talking to him, man, because you know, like you said before, people had a
Yeah,
perception. I ain't never doing that to nobody. I'm too,
yeah,
man. I'm not doing that. I be wanting to know people, know stuff that beyond sport, beyond anything, bro. So that's
yeah,
what lead me to this, bro. So
yeah.
outside of being you give back to people. You rap. You got your great podcast that you done started. Yes, you played football, bro, on all levels. Who are
Yeah.
you now, man? Who are you outside of all that? Who are you?
I'm I'm just an overall great human, bro. Like I always try to do the right thing, bro. Like I didn't always used to be like that though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is what I've become through the stuff that I went through. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it just made me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? It made me understand everything and it made me feel like I needed to talk more. You know what I'm saying? So that it wouldn't be no misunderstanding or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got it's a part of me still feel like, you really still don't need to explain yourself to people who don't know you or would never understand you or your situation or you know what I'm saying? Or what it feels like to even be you. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I can't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I'm happy, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy right now, bro. I can't lie. Like, I just got a relationship with God, bro, and it just helped me a lot where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So, you see me smiling a lot more. You probably see me more active. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I said, bro, I just got out of this slump. You know what I'm saying? I needed to get out of this slump, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just good to be able to get out of that slump and be able to talk about my slump. You know what I'm saying? And be happy about the slump because shit, you ain't who you used to be.
and without it, man, I say without adversity, there's no success. Without those hard times, there's no. You wouldn't know. You would think you good. Like I'm
Fact,
good, bro. You know, so,
fact.
and also having God on your side, man, walking with God, it changes everything. Changes everything.
Nah, it makes stuff a lot harder when you just put stuff on him and understand a lot of stuff out of your control,
Mhm.
control what you can control, and you know what I'm saying?
So,
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing the right thing and keep living right. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can do. Keep living right, man.
you right about that. You doing that, man. So I say, tell me about. Let's talk about a podcast. That's a dope ass name, by the way, too. And
Okay.
who are some of your cool guests you had on, man? But like, what went into you starting it and saying, you know what, I want to do this?
Um, the being misunderstood part.
Okay.
Just feel like I needed to give the fans a real inside look of the real thing or what really happened throughout the process or whatever you feel me want to know.
Mhm.
So it's just like it was my side. It was me really telling my side of the story, but answering questions too. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I try to answer the questions from the fans who
Mhm.
want to know and who comment they questions that they want to know, and I answer them. And then I do my podcast, the big podcast, you know what I'm saying? But those are my 2 Minute Tuesday segments, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm answering fans' questions, in my 2 Minute Tuesday segment. And, of course, I got the pod, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's been good, man. I just wanted to get you know what I'm saying, get my reality out. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get my side of the story out and be able to talk to the fans, interact with the fans, and let the people know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I do got people who I inspired and motivated. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. You feel me? I don't care about nobody else. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the people who I inspired and who I
Yeah.
motivated, who seen the good in the stuff that I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming from where I come from with the background and the history of my life, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to stick with it and be mentally strong and keep, you know what I'm saying, getting far and climbing and getting far as I did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not an easy task, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to make sure like people know that it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It probably look easy because you see it on TV and be like, all right, it ain't really that serious. But like you said, we go through real life problems. You know what I'm saying? Off the
Real
camera.
life,
You know
dog.
what I'm saying?
When I was
We go
watching you,
through real
man,
life problems
I
off the
think I was in
camera.
college. I think I was in college back when I was watching you, dog. And
Yeah.
I always watching Last Chance You stuff like that. And all we were saying was like, but it's hard. But it ain't what we thinking it is. No, man, because I
Yeah.
had some homies that I went to a whole university and played and did all this good stuff. But they had
Yeah.
to go to JUCO. And that's a whole different route, man.
Oh,
Whole different ball
that's
game.
a whole different beast.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell people like JUCO a whole different beast. You know what I'm saying? And then you doing all that and trying to get to where you trying to get to. Then you got cameras on you watching your every move, so you got to be cautious of what you say, do, how you look. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it's just like I don't know, bro. Like it's just crazy. It was a hard time. And then you think about how young you be. You know what I'm saying? I was 17. You know what I'm saying? But think about it, it's 18, 19. You feel me? Years olds. And like we young, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we was young. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I guess they held us to grown man standards. You feel me? But in reality, we really was kids. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know we was kids. We thought we was grown. You feel me? But in reality, we really was kids still. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So yeah, I would say, what would you tell a JUCO athlete? What advice would you give them in today's time?
Want it?
Hmm.
Make sure you know what you're going there for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would tell a JUCO athlete.
Uh,
You want to do something, you gonna see how bad you want to do it when you get there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna see how bad you really want to just do what you want to do, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get tested. It's gonna be a lot of tough times, and it's gonna be a lot of things you're gonna have to go through. But if you want it, you will get it. No doubt about it. You will get it.
man, I love that, bro. I love that, man. I say, now that you're done playing football, how has it been navigating and redirecting yourself, man? The change from
Um, that's a great question.
because you know what brain, man.
It's
We both know what it
it,
brings.
Yeah, like it's been that's been really a struggle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see myself not playing football this early or this quick or this fast. You know what I'm saying? So I was shocked actually. So like when it happened, I just had to make sure that I didn't lose focus on the things that I still wanted out of life. You know what I'm saying? So it made me still stay on track and make sure I got my head on straight to keep, you know what I'm saying, pursuing the things that I want out of life.
So, so I love that, bro. And I say, man, why is it important to be authentically yourself?
Because man, I can't be nobody else. Like, like I don't even want to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even wake up and get that thought to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people who do though. You know what I'm saying? Because they see, you see me, they see the internet. They see, you know what I'm saying, everything.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And the internet got everything. You feel me? From Twitter to Facebook to Instagram to Snap to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? People want to be content creators, they want to rap, they want to sing, they want to dance, they want to do whatever, but they got their freedom to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man,
It's a wide range of it. That's like an open topic to me because people always ask, man, you been doing podcasts in 2019, successful with it, man. You ever thought about doing this? Or you ever like, nah, I love doing. I'm doing
Nah,
me.
yeah, and that's how I feel like it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I've been to do, you know what I'm saying? Like since I've been done playing, I just been finding the things that I like to do, you know what I'm saying? Like my hobbies, you know what I'm saying? I started to stay in shape. I ain't gonna say I work out like I used to, you know what I'm saying? But I still work out, you know what I'm saying? But I still work out slightly, you know what I'm saying? But I just try to, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's been crazy trying to redirect my brain like into, you know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, I had a whole 10-year plan. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that kind of like me not playing ball kind of set me back a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to figure that out just day by day. If I'm being honest, bro, it's just been one day at a time, one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? But making sure my head on right still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you said, control what you control, and it's gonna be.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You gotta control it. You got to.
Man, so
Facts.
I'd say before we do close, got a few more questions, dog. I would say at the end of the day, like, who are some guests you want to bring onto the podcast? You want to have a conversation with?
There's a lot of people that I would like to talk to, bro, on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to I want to talk to players that I played with,
Mm-hmm.
people who know me. You know what I'm saying? People that I may not. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no specific person. You know what I'm saying? That I would call out a name. It's just that I want genuine, real people. You know what I'm saying? On the pod to come have real, genuine conversation. You know what I'm saying? And it's let's talk about it. So we really talking about anything, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be just talking about, we ain't there for me, we ain't there for them, we there for, whatever the conversation may bring, you know what I'm saying? So
I love
it's
that, bro.
just, that people just get to see my personality more, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think people gotta really, you know what I'm saying, got to really see my personality as much. They got to see it, but not in a good light, you feel me? So they ain't see the good shit about my personality. They seen the fucked up shit about excuse me, the bad stuff, you feel me, about my personality. So it's
Uh,
just it's just crazy.
yeah, I understand. Then also just what you was in, bro. Like you see it. Like to be very honest with you, when I was doing everything, I sit there and I've been falling for a long time. I was telling my wife and my boy, I was like, dang, this crazy. You was on last chance. You got him NFL hard. Like, bro, that shit crazy. Like that's different. Like I was just like, at the end of the day, I want to know the person. So I'm thankful to have this today, man. So I say, what makes you happy, bro?
Um, you can see me?
Dog.
What happened?
Yeah, that ain't never happened, but it's still recording. Hey, but I don't know what happened. It just went out. But yeah, I'm back now. But I would say, what makes you happy, man?
Oh, I was saying, I sure was like, dang, what happened real
Yeah,
fast?
it's me. It's my fault, man. They ain't never happened.
No,
I
no,
know we
you
having a
good.
good
But
conversation, dog. They trying to stop us.
yeah, but yeah. Yeah, but like I said, just my kids, music, you know what I'm saying? Like things that make me happy, people make me happy. People that I love, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like things that I love, that's
Yeah.
what make me happy. You feel me? Like, cause that's me. I give love. I give a lot of love. But I just, you know what I'm saying? Now that I was giving a lot of love to the wrong people, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of aspects, you know what I'm saying? In all parts of life. So
Mhm.
I was just giving my love to the wrong folks, and you know what I'm saying? It came back to bite me in the ass a lot of ways. But like I said, when you go through stuff like that, man, hey man, you live and you learn.
Yes, sir. You right.
So I just try to stay around people who love me, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me happy.
That's what's up, bro. And I say, when it's all said and done, what would you like to be remembered for?
Um, just being ambitious.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just being somebody who like come from nothing, dog, and like not stop until they get what they wanted out of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But because that's what I want. You know what I'm saying for myself out of this life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's I don't think nothing could get in my way, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like it's a lot of sacrifices that come with that. You know what I'm saying? Being overly driven to a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you overly driven to a purpose, it comes with a lot of sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be heart strong, head strong, a lot of strong. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to endure the things that you're going to endure on that journey. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you always want to live with purpose and live through. You know what I'm saying? Be able to see your purpose through. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's who you are. That's your legacy. That's your name. We only get one life, and I want my name to be remembered forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just be another person. You know what I'm saying? I want people to know me forever. You know what I'm saying? And that's my mindset.
Love that, man. They will know you forever, man. I had an honor to have you on today, bro. I following for a while, man, but I say this, bro. I'm proud of what you're doing and the way you're doing it. And you are already killing it. And when I hear the song Wale Ambition, that's you. You
Yeah,
you done did some stuff that a lot of people could never say they'd have done. You know,
yeah,
and that's beyond being an athlete. That's beyond being a musician. You're an amazing
yeah,
father. You're amazing.
yeah,
It's so many amazing things that Ronald is. So
yeah.
you're doing the right thing, man. So I say, do you have any questions for me?
Um, I gonna say, man, what's your why, bro? Why you do what you do?
I love to give back, man. I love to help people. I learned it at an early age, man. Culture for service for humanity, man. I
Yeah,
feel like we on this earth to help other people. I
yeah,
thank God that He gave me this show to be able to tell other people's stories, need it be whatever background, because
yeah,
I feel good doing this, dog. I don't feel
yeah,
like it's something I got to turn the camera. Oh, I got to do this. I'm like, yeah, I love
yeah.
it.
You just being yourself because you love to do it.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah,
I love
man.
to see people. I love to see people get their goals, man, or different things that they want to achieve. Because in their achievement, I achieve. So
Yeah.
definitely love doing that, bro.
And that's what I believe too. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I feel like we all put on earth to live through God, bro, to give back and spread his name and his word. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to give back. You feel me? I don't care in what way you do it, but you gotta be giving back, dog. You gotta be giving back. You gotta serve, dog. We here for a reason. You feel me? Out of a billion sperms, you the sperm that made it, bro. You feel me? Like you gotta think about people gotta like that's how crazy like that's how simple you gotta get it for people. Like you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like out of a billion, you feel me? You was the one. You know what I'm saying? You ain't here for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find your purpose, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in you. You know what I'm saying? You was gifted with something. You know what I'm saying? It's on you to dig deep though and figure that out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure that out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the service of the, you know what I'm saying, of the world that you're supposed to be doing. Not just only that, you feel me, but you're supposed to do that for you and yourself, you know what I'm saying? So you get a better understanding of who you are, you know what I'm saying, what you capable of, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, I don't know, bro. I don't want to get too deep on it.
Oh man, you good, bro. I love it. That's why I started a podcast for because you have conversation with people, and I tell people all the time, like, man, you brought all these questions. This, I like this, brother. It's so proper. I was like, bro, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be good
We'll
together.
have a good conversation for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I'm a great communicator, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I don't communicate, or you don't see me communicating as much because, like I said, I wasn't really into the social media. You feel me? That's just saying how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Or how I lived my life through social media. So that's why you really don't see me on social media a lot, but you do see me some because now I have a brand. You know what I'm saying? And I have things that I'm doing on social media. You feel me?
Mhm.
So that's the reason I had to get really active and start being on there. But I just never. I was an outside kid. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I think we the last of a few. It ain't.
Yeah.
I, when it came to social media and I started doing the podcast, I was like, what? Oh, damn. I got to do
Yeah.
this. All right, cool. You know, and after a while, I started growing at it. Or like some people
Yeah.
sometimes look and be like, "Dang, you posted something." So I'd be like, "Oh, you did it? You posted this athlete?" I'm like, "Bro, I posted them because I know them. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Anything else, I don't care, bro. I
I'm telling you, dog,
ain't looking for nothing.
that
I'm being
social media
real."
stuff kind of messed the world up. But like I said, that's neither here nor there. That ain't for me to say. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill me about it, bro. You feel me? Don't bury me about the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on my opinion, dog.
Right. Look, can't be your opinion on. But nah, man. Thank you so much, bro. Coming on the
I
show, bro.
appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, reaching out, bro, and we being able to get this done.
Yes, indeed, man. I'll be talking to you soon, sending out snippets, things of that nature. But I'll be talking to you in general, bro. Reaching out.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. You got my number, bro. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Get my number. It's you know what I'm saying. We could talk anytime, bro. It's
All right.
always. I'm an open book, bro.
I'll be talking to you soon, man. You have a great rest of your week, dog. Get back home, man.
Man, I'm trying to, dog. This snow got me, you know what I'm saying, locked in, bro. But
Yes, man.
I'm trying to get back home, dog, for
But,
sure.
but all right then, brother.
All right, bro.